Hey, it's Rich
and Taylor
with Town Wine and Spirits. We are here today to talk about the Cristom, the Louise Vineyard. It's one of their single vineyard sites. Big fan of them,
yes,
as well as Willamette Valley in general.
Absolutely.
I know you are.
Oh, absolutely. Love the wines. Okay, so Cristom is a property based in the Eola-Amity Hills sub-AVA of Willamette Valley, which is just a little south of sort of the heart of Willamette Valley. They mainly focus on single vineyards from their property. They do make, which we carry generally, which is the Mount Jefferson Cuvée, which is a Pinot Noir based off of source fruit from some of the best vineyard sites in the valley. Really like it, really cool. But it also brings into focus the single vineyard projects that they have.
That's why we're here to talk.
Absolutely. So the Louise Vineyard is one of the 5 vineyard sites that they have, which is a really interesting vineyard site on their property.
So the Louise is basically east facing. So again, getting that morning sun, really getting a little bit of that early morning rise, I guess, cooler afternoons.
Yes.
And then ultimately, it's lower in their property.
Which is actually a really big part of what makes this interesting. So there's really 2 factors. A, there's this big grove of trees that sort of protect the vineyard site from these big winds that come off the Pacific Ocean, which cool most of the vineyard or most of the property. This actual vineyard site stays a little bit warmer. You get a little bit richer berries, get a little bit more sort of concentration.
You immediately, sorry, you get it off the nose immediately. It is just big, bold. You get that really beautiful like cherries, black cherry berries. Like it's big. A little bit of savory note there as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Really quite nice.
And I think what's contributing to that savory factor is the vineyard site's actually split between an upper and a lower section. The lower section is the earliest ripening section of the entire property, whereas the upper part of the vineyard site is actually the last ripening part of the entire property. There's actually a 5-week difference between when this vineyard site's picked, which is crazy.
Pretty massive when you think about it.
Massive difference. Yeah. But I think that's what leads into sort of a really complex sort of expression of Pinot Noir.
Yeah, the nose is just really intoxicating.
Man, that's baller. It's delicious.
Good.
It's really good. I'm definitely getting those big berry, those black cherries. There's definitely that savory component.
It's been probably about an hour or so since we've opened this bottle. It's amazing how much more this is opening up. The complexity of it. There's so much more to it. Getting more minerality now on the palate.
I just got that.
And the acid.
You know me. I'm a huge fan of acid. I think it's really important in wine, and this just expresses it beautifully.
And fruits there though as well. So you get this beautiful, like again that berry, cherry, black cherry kind of notes, but with a little more savory notes.
Savory, the acidity, the minerality. This is serious stuff. At $60, it's a really good deal. They use a lot of old world techniques, site-specific, whole cluster fermentation, native yeasts. They're not overdoing it with new wood.
That's right, because this is like 50% new wood.
Yes.
I don't think I would necessarily, it's not oaky.
It's not at all.
It's beautiful. It is really balanced. This is
If
dynamite.
you told me, I think that the wood is really adding texture.
Yes.
More than it's adding flavor. If you told me this was 10% new wood, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Exactly. And I think the nose, to me, I could literally smell that all already.
This is grounded and dark and sort of muscular.
It's you guys have to come in and give this a whirl because it's just incredible. And there's a little secret we got with this.
We do have a little secret.
This will be this week's email.
Yes, it will.
And?
So normally this is a bottling that would be $60.
Yep.
But with our email program, it's going to be significantly less than $6. It's going to be an awesome deal.
This is a clear winner, especially if it's going to be sub $60. So
I can only put this in the most simplest ways. This is awesome. You need to buy it. Like I don't know how else to say it. Like the wine is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. The price is going to be awesome. It's going to live on for another 5, 6, 7 years in the cellar.
Easy.
So this is a no-brainer. Like you guys need to jump on this.
I hope you enjoyed the video, got some good insight, and we'll see you soon.
All right.
Thanks.
Cheers.